there, Cosmic Warriors, and welcome back to another video. And if you are new here, my name is Hannah. I am a Western Practical Astrologer. And in today's video, we're going to be exploring Psyche through the signs. Now, if you have not watched the introduction video to this, make sure you do. Okay, I will link it down below. So this introduction video explains the love story between Aries and Psyche. So looking at that love story in correlation with its function within your natal birth chart. So yeah, if you want more information about how Psyche shows up, watch that video. And there's also arrows through the signs there as well, of course. Now, before we do get into this video, make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button and click the bell. And if you are interested in any of my services, then you can visit my website, hannahselsewhere.com. There you can also find my practical astrology ebooks, guide and merch. All the links will be in the description box down below. I do hope that you find this video to be helpful today. Let's do this. Okay, so this is just a quick reminder, but to find Psyche in the natal chart, type 16 into the additional object section on astro.com. Also, make sure that you look up synastry charts, composite charts, so looking to see where both Aries and Psyche are placed within these particular chart readings, so then you can see what's going on between you and someone else. I, of course, do supply this as a service, so if you're interested to learn more about synastry and composite charts, you can go to my website. Okay, so let's get straight into the signs. Psyche in Aries. When you establish a strong soulful bond, you are passionate, eager, adventurous. You'll show your devotion with great honesty. When you are sure about what you want, you'll not fall for jealousy, for temptation, but competition can also occur. Now, if your loyalty is challenged, you'll remain strong, but you may lack humility when you're at fault. The beauty you exude is sexy, fiery, hot. You can unintentionally burn others with your do not get in my way attitude. You can't help but display an assertive beauty. You know who you are, and that's appealing to others. Psyche in Taurus. When you establish a strong, soulful bond, you are erotic, sensual, committed. You'll be persistent about showing your devotion. When you feel secure, jealousy and temptation won't faze you. But possessive and jealous feelings may creep in if something is lacking. If your loyalty is challenged, you'll dig your heels in and you will refuse to budge. It can be hard to admit when you're wrong. Now, the beauty you exude is desirable, it's tasteful, it's grounded as well, and you can unintentionally astonish others with your I brave beauty and pleasure attitude. You can't help but display a hedonistic beauty. You value the things you enjoy, and that is appealing to others. Psyche in Gemini. When you establish a strong soulful bond, you are youthful, lighthearted, and charming. You'll switch up how you show devotion. When you're mentally stimulated, when you're curious, you'll not fall for jealousy or temptation. But if you are bored, you can become even more curious, restless. Now, if your loyalty is challenged, you'll try to remain logical, but white lies are likely when you're at fault. The beauty you exude, though, is witty, smart, and articulate, very bright, very alert. You can unintentionally persuade others with your whisper sweet nothings in my ear attitude. You can't help but display a multifaceted beauty. You embrace the many sides of yourself, and that is appealing to others. Psyche in Cancer. When you establish a strong soulful bond, you are caring, protective, you're supportive too. You'll be tenacious about showing your devotion. When you feel safe, jealousy and temptation won't faze you, but fear and possessiveness can occur when something feels off. If your loyalty is challenged, it can really hurt your feelings. You'll admit when you're at fault, but you can still be kind of vague about it. The beauty you exude, though, is soft, it's divine, it's majestic, You can unintentionally captivate others with your let me take care of you attitude. You can't help but display a loving beauty. You are in touch with your emotions, and that's appealing to others. Psyche in Leo. When you establish a strong, soulful bond, you are expressive, creative, you're playful. You'll show your devotion with pride and dignity. And when your heart is in it, you'll not give in to jealousy or temptation. Flirting is still possible, provided though that your ego is not hurt. If your loyalty though is challenged, you will not stand for it. You strongly dislike your trust. You strongly dislike your trust being tested. The beauty you exude though is dramatic, it's fierce, it's foxy. You unintentionally impress others with your I accept myself attitude. You can't help but display this confident beauty. You love itself, and that's appealing to others. Psyche in Virgo. So when you establish a strong soulful bond, you are helpful, you're sensual, you're self-improving. You'll show dedication and devotion with humility. When things feel orderly and reliable, jealousy and temptation won't really faze you, but your nerves can take over when things are too messy. If your loyalty though is challenged, you'll aim to do the sensible thing. You'll admit when you're at fault, but too many cracks will make you doubt. The beauty you exude though is natural, it's elegant, it's pretty. You can unintentionally affect others with your let me serve you attitude. You can't help but display this precise beauty. You are modest and unassuming, and that's appealing to others. Psyche in Libra. So when you establish a strong soulful bond, you are thoughtful, cooperative, and fair. You'll show devotion with sophistication and elegance. When feelings are mutual and things are harmonious, you'll not fall for jealousy or temptation. Still, flirting is likely, but you can overthink when things are out of balance. Okay, you can overthink when things are not very harmonious. And if your loyalty is challenged, you'll want to restore that peace, restore that balance. You can unintentionally move others with your let's meet in the middle attitude. You can't help but display this charming beauty. Your relationships matter, and that's appealing to others. Psyche in Scorpio. So when you establish a strong soulful bond, you are intimate, intense, and determined. You'll go to the ends of the earth to show your devotion. When you are committed, you'll refuse to give in to jealousy and temptation, but if tested, you'll demand answers. If your loyalty is challenged, you can display anger. You know you're loyal and you hate pettiness. You'll also be direct about your faults. Power struggles, though, are possible here, but the beauty you exude is powerful, it's hot, it's bewitching. You can unintentionally control others with your I'm a mystery, back off attitude. You can't help but display this dynamic beauty. You'll display inner strength, and that's appealing to others. Psyche in Sagittarius. So when you establish a strong soulful bond, you are open, optimistic, and forward planning. You'll be adventurous about the ways you show devotion. When you feel uplifted and joyous, you'll not give in to jealousy or temptation, but it's important that things are kept exciting, okay? If your loyalty, though, is challenged, you may question the very morality of the relationship, though you don't tend to hold grudges. The beauty you exude is free-spirited, it's stunning, it's loud. You can unintentionally inspire others with your I can show you the world attitude. You can't help but display an outgoing beauty. You want to grow, and that's appealing to others. Psyche in Capricorn. So when you establish a strong soulful bond, you're practical, you're sensual, you're responsible. You'll be devoted, disciplined, and cautious. When things are organized and secure, things like jealousy and temptation won't faze you, but too much rigidness and restriction can create tension. You'll admit when you're at fault, but it's important to also express your desires. The beauty you exude, though, is serious, it's down to earth, it's respectable. You can unintentionally order others with your no messing around, let's get down to business attitude. You can't help but display this traditional beauty as well. You are ambitious, and that is appealing to others. Psyche in Aquarius. Okay, so when you establish a strong soulful bond, you are inventive, unpredictable. You're also very caring and thoughtful. You'll show devotion in non-traditional ways. When you have independence, you'll not fall for things like jealousy or temptation, but you'll stand up for yourself if controlling behaviors arise. If your loyalty is challenged, you'll try to be responsible, but you can also act nonchalant. The beauty you exude, though, is eccentric, it's stellar, it's magical. You can unintentionally surprise others with your I belong to the world attitude. You can't help but display an untouchable beauty. Your personal freedom comes first, and that's quite appealing to others. And lastly, Psyche in Pisces. Okay, so when you establish a strong soulful bond, you are gentle, you're receptive, you're expansive. You'll show devotion, perhaps to a fault, due to being overly idealistic. And when you merge or believe in the dream, you'll refuse to give into things like jealousy and temptation. But if the bubble is burst, it's really hard to accept. So I suppose just be cautious of the dreams that you project onto your relationship. Still, if your loyalty is challenged, you may forgive, but you can also take on the fault. So the faults of your partner. And when you are at fault, there can be times when you hide it because it's like you don't want to hurt your partner, the other person. Still, your beauty exudes. The beauty you exude is dreamy, it's heavenly, it's romantic. And you can unintentionally enchant others with your how deep is your love attitude. You can't help but display a majestic beauty. You embody love itself, and that is appealing to others. Okay then, Cosmic Warriors, so that concludes my video talking all about Psyche through the signs. Though I would love to know, what is your Psyche sign? Let us know in the comment section down below, and did you resonate with your placement today? And I hope that you find this video to be helpful. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. But with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And of course, if you would like to see more videos from myself and you have not yet subscribed, then make sure that you click that subscribe button and also give this video a like if you did like it today. And I will be back with another video very, very soon.